What's up guys, it's your boy Spikes. You are now watching Summer Talk and this is Summerint. For today, we have someone really special. You might have seen him or heard him in events such as corporate events, road shows, or even weddings. None other than the MC Jason. So without further ado, let's bring him up. So welcome Jason, welcome to Summer Talk. Before we get started into the questions, why don't you just briefly introduce yourself to the audiences?
Alright, first of all, thank you Spikes. Thank you Summer Talk for having me in this show. I'm a freelance MC. Most of my events are in Semenanjung, well basically all over Malaysia. Usually I'm in KL and Sabah, most of my events. And I'm a HRDF certified trainer. I'm also a passionate business person. So I love doing business, I love starting up small businesses, and I love growing it into a bigger company. And right now I have two businesses. Apart from my freelance emceeing, apart from being a certified trainer, I am also a co-founder and co-owner of Talent Shop Co, which is, we are a marketing and talent agency. We manage talents and we provide marketing services. And I'm also a founder of Pok Silap Apparel, which is a local clothing brand here in Sabah.
Okay, so Jason, if I may ask, how did and when did you start picking up the career of doing freelance emceeing?
I started in May 2016. It was for a birthday party. That was the first paid event that I got. So you want me to tell like a story about it? Yeah. So I was a dancer before this. Before I was an MC, and I was supposed to be a dancer for this birthday party. This was in KK, and the MC didn't show up, so I told the client, hey, I can MC as well, you know, just add my payment a bit. And that night I realized four things. I realized that I can MC, I love doing it, I really enjoy doing it actually, and people love it, and I can actually do it. So after that night, I went back home. I did my studies about, you know, jumping into a career as an MC, and it took me about 2 or 3 months to compile everything, start my own page, start my own website, start my own platform on how I can market myself, and then I started to get more jobs. So it started in May 2016, sometime around nearby Merdeka Day. I've gotten 2 jobs that time, and then the next following month, I think it was September, I've gotten about 9 events. So people were recommending me. They said that I'm good, and I just kept going since then. Yeah.
So it was really like just by chance at that time, and there was an opportunity at the birthday party, and you just grabbed onto the chance, and then you just kept going with the emceeing job.
It was actually I emceed for 2 times at my university. It was just for fun. I didn't really know that it's something that can be done as a career, and I didn't really realize I enjoy doing it and I can actually do it. But yeah, it was just taking up that opportunity. I saw, as a business person, the main role as a business person is actually to solve people's problem. And I saw a problem that time. The problem was they had no MC.
True.
So as a business person, it's logic to solve that problem by becoming an MC or providing an MC service. But apart from solving that problem, I also realized the 4 things that I mentioned earlier on. So I just kind of jumped straight into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So moving on. So Jason, yeah, you actually talked about your company, which is Talent Shop Co. So it's basically like a talent management company and also like an event solution company as well, right?
It's actually as what it's called, Talent Shop, a one-stop shop for talents. We are a house of talents. So our line of work is solely focusing on talents, MCs, singers, models, and all the way up to influencers. So we are dealing with people. And yeah, the reason why I started Talent Shop Co is actually it's an extension of myself. I love seeing talented people, but the thing about talented people in Sabah is that they don't know how to market themselves. They don't know how to promote themselves,
That's true.
build themselves up. So we started this agency, me and 4 other business partners, to help these talents in Sabah, to help them grow. And our vision is actually to make Sabah known for talents. Whenever people think about where can I get the best dancer, where can I get the best MC, where can I get an amazing talent or a great model, it's all in Sabah. We want to brand Sabah that way. Yeah.
That's true, because I myself, I've been doing some talent management in the night entertainment scene as well. And before this, we really see talents not really getting paid for what they are deserving of. It's because they do not know how to market themselves and also sell themselves or propose themselves to clients. And seeing like a lot of talent management companies starting up in KK is actually a very good sign for our talents in KK, or in Sabah as we speak. So moving on, this is a question for your emceeing part. So what is the most memorable event, or like the most biggest show that you've actually hosted?
The most memorable event, I wouldn't say the biggest event. What makes it memorable is there was an event in Penang. It was at the SP Setia Spice Convention Center. It was for, I forgot the name of the company. It's an electronics company. They had 1,000 packs in the hall. It's for Benchmark Malaysia. Benchmark Malaysia is an electronic company. So the client told me that the audience, this is the 9th dinner, number 9. They have never danced on the dance floor before because they are shy. They have Indonesians, they have like a wide range of crowd, and they're really shy. So I was the first MC, they told me, I was the first MC to actually get them up onto the dance floor, dancing, and some of them were even coming up on stage, to a point where the organizers were telling me to get them off the stage because the stage cannot hold too many people. So the thing that made it memorable is I made a crowd that has never danced before dance on the dance floor.
So the influence of your emceeing actually made the whole dinner became more lively and more hyped up lah.
Yep.
So from what I know, that you actually enjoy dressing up for the different themes of the events as well, right? So what is the most impressive outfit that you've actually been in for hosting a show?
Impressive outfit.
Yeah, like what's the most special outfit that you've actually put on just for a show?
There's no like most special outfit. I mean, this is my favorite suit, so I'm guessing this one. I have dressed up as different personalities in different themes, different styles, but I love dressing up the way I'm dressing up right now.
So Jason, yeah, as we know, we are now still in the midst of a pandemic. So it was a huge hit for a lot of industries, especially the event industry. So how do you think that this pandemic actually hit your career or your line of work?
Badly, severely, like really bad. Because my income is usually, most of my income, almost like 99% of my income comes from my freelance work as an MC. So it was really bad. That's all I can say. I mean, we weren't really prepared for it. If I were to give you guys some positive, motivating speech right now, there is no motivating speech. We have to accept that sometimes we have to accept that failure. Sometimes we have to accept that downfall. Sometimes we have to accept that challenge.
That's true. For me as well, I'm a party MC, so basically I MC in a club. But at the time being, like, the clubs are not allowed to be open because of the pandemic, so like total jobless.
Yeah.
That's why we have to like move. Even though we have this problem, we still have to move on and keep striving on. So after this outbreak or after this pandemic, what did you actually do to keep the income coming?
I did it before MCO when I saw that events were going down and my bank account was not really increasing in terms of the amount. I jumped straight to starting a new business called Pok Silap Apparel, or Pok Silap Sabah as the brand called it. It's a clothing brand here in KK.
So yeah, about your clothing brand called Pok Silap Apparel, right? So how did it actually started, and what's actually the story behind the clothing apparel?
Right, the story is I had no idea what to name the apparel, but it has to be something that resonates with the people of Sabah. And Pok Silap, I'm sure you know what Pok Silap means.
Definitely.
Taking advantage of a certain situation, atau kalau orang Sabah bilang mengambil kesempatan dalam kesempitan.
Yep.
So it sounded like cool, so I registered that. Although I cannot really register it under under the government because for the license, because of the word, they said it's a bit sensitive, so I registered under a different company name. Pok Silap was meant to be touching the hearts of Sabahans for the mass market. I'm not targeting any specific market. It's for the mass market.
So actually Pok Silap to me sounds like a very catchy phrase, you know, if you are a Sabahan, you definitely know the phrase, and whenever your friends try to, you know, hey, kau Pok Silap ba, you know, like, it's definitely a very catchy phrase. So moving on, do you have any advice for people who actually have the thought, or they want to start doing this kind of talent job, or MCing, or as a dancer, or as a performer?
My only tip or advice is to just make it happen, because MCing is like any other talent, any other skill. You can't learn how to ride a bicycle without riding a bicycle. So in order for you guys to learn how to be an MC, you have to be an actual MC. So just go find any events, any charity event, anything that you can do for free, because you can't just sell yourself out there. So you have to start off by doing it for free first, volunteering work, and just start off from there.
Oh, yes. So if you guys didn't know that Jason actually owns Talent Shop & Co as well. So if you guys are interested in picking up, you know, or interested in doing MCing jobs or whatsoever as an influencer as well, you can always contact Talent Shop & Co. Maybe they can help you out, they can train you, and possibly can realize your dream as a performer, right?
If that is for you. Yeah, I have to be frank and honest. Not everyone has the talent, or not everyone can develop the talent. I have 3 basic rules in my career. You have to be passionate in it, you have to be talented in it, and you have to put in effort. Because I've seen singers, they have the talent, they have the passion, but they're not willing to work hard for it. They're not willing to sacrifice things to get themselves up there. And I love singing, actually. I have the passion, I have the effort to, you know, learn how to sing, look up YouTube, how to control my vocal cords, but I don't have the talent, you know. So these 3 things are very important elements for me.
Just like me, I like dancing as well, but my legs just don't, you know, they don't coordinate.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. All right, Jason, so we've come to our last question. This is a question that we always ask our interviewees, and what does hype mean to you?
You're talking about trendy hype or the excitement hyper kind of hype?
It could be any.
Okay, so for me as an MC, hype means you know, people are hyper and people are excited about whatever it is that's happening during that time. So for me that's what hype means. And another meaning towards hype is trending lah. So yeah.
Like for a fashion, a hype, like, you know, for me, I think Pok Silap at that time was a hype, you know, because it touched so many people, and hype, it was all hyped up.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Ojo. There's this one t-shirt that went super viral. The words in front were "Astaga, penatnya jadi cantik." You know, it's just a simple line, just simple fonts, not too many design was done. Just put it out there. I just have to give a shout out to Ojo. We were working in this one company last time at Gingkaras, and then he came into the office and he was like, "Astaga, penatnya jadi cantik," you know. So he gave me a super cool idea. I said that would be nice if I made a t-shirt. So 2 years later, I made a t-shirt about that, and it went super viral. We sold off almost 500 pieces.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I believe all these quotes or all this saying really touch the hearts of us Sabahan as we can really relate to it. So definitely, penatnya jadi cantik.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is we have come to the end of the show. This is MC Jason once again, everybody. And if you are interested in picking up performing, you can definitely check out Talent Shop & Co. or you can follow MC Jason on his Facebook or Instagram. And this is it. If you like this content, remember to give us a like, follow us on Summer Talk. We are on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So that is all from us today.
Summer every day. Peace out. All right.
All right.
I'm gonna
cool.
get paid for that, right?